When I was in 9th standard, I lost my father. If you want to make it big, if you really are willing to work hard, go for CA. And then came the turning point of my life. Yes, I had to choose. सुना बहुत था कि कोचिंग के बगैर CA फाइनल क्लियर हो जाता है. आज देख भी लिया. Hello everyone, I am CA, CS and CM में Nikhil Gupta. And I am a financial consultant by profession. I am working for the Big Fours for past 12 years. One special thing about dreams is that dreams evolve over time. They may change. कभी हालात की वजह से, कभी परिस्थिति की वजह से, कभी परिवेश की वजह से, और कभी तो आप खुद अपने ड्रीम्स को बदल देते हैं. For me, when I was in 9th standard, I lost my father. My family, me, my brother, and my mother were dependent on my grandfather, who was a retired businessman with no source of earning. He survived on his past savings. And then came the turning point of my life. Yes, I had to choose an option between science and commerce in my 10th standard. I knew one thing for sure, that under no circumstance my grandfather could afford the exorbitant expense for my medical studies. I was shattered. I chose commerce. Yes, one dream got shattered, but not the hope. The fire within me to excel, the hunger to learn more and to grow, didn't. In my 11th standard, I had a word with my colleagues, my peers, my friends, some relatives, some senior people, and all of that suggested me that, Nikhil, if you want to make it big, if you really are willing to work hard, go for CA. Now the big question was whether I was willing to work hard, and the obvious answer was a big yes. एक टिप दूं, लाइफ में किसी भी चीज के साथ कॉम्प्रोमाइज कर लेना, किसी भी चीज के साथ, बट नॉट विद योर प्रोफेशन. चूज द बेस्ट फॉर योर सेल्फ एंड वर्क हार्ड टू मेक इट बिग, irrespective. I chose to pursue CA after my 12th examination and luckily cleared the first 2 stages in very first attempt. And now came the big day, the big thing, articleship. And again, the kida within me of never settling down, of never compromise with the second best, instigated me to choose the best place for articleship for me, which was the Big Fours. How, when, what, where, I had no clue. I talked to my friends, some seniors, some relatives, some peers, and all of them told me, boss, reference के बिना Big Four में कोई नहीं ट्रेनिंग कर सकता. I approached some senior CAs कि कुछ कनेक्ट मिल जाए, कुछ बात बना दो. They all couldn't do anything. One fine day, I decided to help myself. I took 20 copies of my CV, went door to door in each of the big 10 firms and dropped in my CV with them. सब लोग CV लेते थे, रखते थे, स्माइल करते थे और कहते थे we'll get back to you, जो कि आज तक नहीं हुआ. I also forwarded my CV in the Big Fours. वहां आप जा नहीं सकते, you have to email it to them. And luckily, I got calls from 2 Big Fours. जिन Big Fours में CV भेजना इतना मुश्किल है, आप सोच सकते हैं वहां के इंटरव्यू प्रोसेसेस कितने मुश्किल होते होंगे. I worked hard because this was the dream I was chasing. And after several rounds of grilling interview sessions, I finally bagged 2 offers from 2 of the Big Fours of the country. Trust me, it was a dream come true. But let me tell you, the reality check, it's not easy to work in Big Fours. The mounting work pressure and the expectation to clear your CA finals in first attempts take a toll over you. It's not easy. कभी कभी तो समझ ही नहीं आता किस चीज को प्रायोरिटाइज करें, किस चीज को ना, क्या करें क्या ना करें. It's just so much pressurizing. But at the end of the day, worth it. I also categorically remember one incident. My CA final exams were just 6 to 7, 8 months down the line, and I was preparing hard for my CA final examinations. And one of the biggest and the toughest subjects of the CA final, at least for me, accounts, I had not taken coaching for that subject, which was about to start 2 days, in next 2 days. And here I got an email from my manager stating that I have been allocated to an outstation audit, which meant that for 2 months, I'm going to stay outside Delhi and I would not be able to take coaching for accounts. Choice was easy. 6 महीना attempt defer कर दूं, 6 महीने बाद CA बन जाएंगे, but that would mean loss of 3 lakh rupees. How? You defer your attempt by 6 months, you'll become a CA after 6 months. Starting package of a CA is 6 lakh rupees, at least at that point in time. So you clearly lose 3 lakh rupees if you defer your attempt. And boss, बनिया हूं, loss तो बर्दाश्त होता ही नहीं है. I decided to struggle. I decided to work hard myself without any coachings. बहुत सुना था coaching के बगैर भी CA final clear होता है. I decided to catch hold of a friend and that friend helped me out with my entire syllabus and जैसे तैसे करके accounts खत्म हुआ. IDT एक सब्जेक्ट होता है CA final में. मैं जैसे ही एग्जाम हॉल पहुंचा, IDT का पेपर देख के मेरे होश उड़ गए. I was damn sure that I couldn't have scored more than 20% marks in my IDT paper. That paper was tough. Again, choice was easy. I could have left it over there. दरवाजा खुला था, मैं आराम से दरवाजे से जा सकता था और 6 महीने बाद वापस आ जाता. But that instinct in me to never settle down, to never compromise, to work hard, to struggle beyond limits, inspired me to stay there. I wrote whatever I knew, I thought hard and completed and struggled till the last moment of that paper. And finally, सुना बहुत था कि कोचिंग के बगैर CA final clear हो जाता है. आज देख भी लिया. So I am CA Nikhil Gupta working for one of the big fours. जॉब करते हुए अभी कुछ ही समय हुआ था कि अगेन दैट कीड़ा इन मी इंस्टिगेटेड मी कि शुड आई स्टॉप एट CA, शुड आई सेटल डाउन एट CA, और शुड आई डू समथिंग मोर. द आंसर, knowing my attitude, was of course I had to do something more. I decided to pursue CS and CMA along with working with the big fours. My company refused leaves for examination. They said you can take leaves only during the dates of the examination. My manager told me it is virtually impossible to clear a professional examination and one of the toughest one in the country without leaves. I heard them, but didn't pay heed to their words. I struggled. I worked hard. ऑफिस से आके थक जाता था, बट ऑफिस से आने के बाद पढ़ाई करना एक रूटीन हो गया था और वीकेंड्स पे पढ़ना एक आदत. And the moment came in my life when I could prefix CA, CS and CMA before my name. And that was the aha moment for me. And trust me guys, all your efforts, all your sleepless nights, all your hard work, all your sacrifices of not attending birthday parties, not attending shadis of your relatives, not attending movie sessions and Netflix sessions are worth it. And moreover, efforts of your mom, of drilling coffee and giving to you late night, efforts of your parents, grandfather. In my case, my grandfather used to be awake for the entire night seeing me studying. All those efforts were actually worth it. So the last message which I want to give all of you is never settle in your life. Never ever compromise. Because the moment you settle, you'll stop growing. So if you really want to reach the pinnacle of success, then you should never compromise. And soon as you decide to excel, you decide to come out of your comfort zone, you decide to never settle down, God will hold your hand and will convert your fears into strengths. And trust me, all the obstacles will turn myopic. So never settle, come out of your comfort zone, and you will definitely succeed. Thank you so much.
Tell us what you think about this video and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.